what's going on, man? New episode of Playa Politics, man. We back.
Man, we back. A little hiatus, but we still here, man.
Yeah, we still here.
Hey, YouTube, TikTok, appreciate the love. Shout out to you. Let's thank whoever we need to thank for not banning TikTok. good look.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, tell a homeboy, you know what I'm saying? We back, man. We rocking. What's going on?
Yeah, man. I mean, boy, I'm talking about been a long week. Even trying to get through it.
Yeah, man. There's always something, but
always something.
Long keep moving. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Well, real quick, I got a little tip for y'all, man. Just anybody out there.
Yeah.
Just real quick tip. You can call it tip of the day. It don't matter. Pause. One day at a time, man.
Yeah.
One day at a time. Like don't just do what you need to do for today.
Mm-hmm.
Handle that.
Yeah.
Whatever you need to get done today, handle that today.
That's the best.
Yeah. Don't worry about tomorrow. Handle what you need to handle today, and prepare yourself for tomorrow.
Yeah, and put all the efforts you can in today. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because it's easy to get caught up in thinking about, what's the day? Friday. It's easy to get caught up about Monday and next week and all that, man. Handle what you need to handle today.
Cause boy, I'm gonna keep it real. I don't want to sound down or you know what I'm saying, trying to get the morale down, but shit, you don't even know if you're gonna get the money.
Fact. It is what it is.
Shit, and yesterday that shit over with. So I mean, right now that's all you really got.
It changed yesterday, so
yeah.
They ain't go back. They ain't released that technology yet. I know they got it.
Nah, yeah, they probably do. But
they ain't released it yet. They ain't gonna tell the common folks, but yeah, man, I can't. Just
keep real though. If you do that, if you do that, man, that shit, man, you'll fuck your life up doing that shit.
Exactly, and really, we talking to all the players out there, man. Life is a game. You just trying to figure out your place in it and know the rules you're playing. You know what I'm saying? The rules you're playing by. Any athlete tell you one game at a time. Man.
But you gotta play. You gotta play that motherfucker. You gotta play all your hands.
Yeah, man.
Can't bullshit like these niggas now be on the sideline with all this damn pump faking.
Yeah,
that shit gonna get you nowhere, man.
You gotta get in there, man.
The real player, the niggas who win championships, the niggas playing the game, man. All them niggas who doing all the other shit.
Yeah, don't even.
You just a spectator, man. This shit don't really matter.
At the end of the day, and understand too, know what game you're playing. Like,
yeah. And
all that means is the life you live. You know what I'm saying? If you're in the street, understand the rules of that. If you're in the corporate office, understand the rules of that. You know what I'm saying? If you an athlete, entertainer, actor, if you do plumbing, if you do HVAC, understand the world you living in and play by them rules, man. Don't be trying to, you can't play football with basketball rules. That ain't how that works. You know what I'm saying? That's not how that works. You know what I'm saying?
And you know what I'm saying? Like, just have some kind of damn shit you ain't going for, man. Shit you is going for.
Right.
Like, don't just go with the flow ass nigga. Like, all them go with the flow ass nigga, man. Them folks gonna take advantage of your ass, man. I'm just gonna keep it real.
Yeah, you gotta have some kind of no needs to be prevalent in your vocabulary.
Yeah.
Trust me. Just straight up. Any variation of no will do. You know what I'm saying?
You better have some hell no. You know what I'm saying?
Some.
Yeah, cause see, you gotta understand, some of these niggas, man, these niggas they'll squeeze you dry, boy. Yeah. Squeeze your ass dry, your ass don't have nothing left, boy.
And trust me, every now and then, I promise you, there's gonna be a fuck no in there. I promise.
Yeah.
It might not happen often.
And listen, man, a lot of these niggas out here, man, these niggas just mad cause they shit ain't popping out like that, man. So a lot of these niggas just begin fucked up advice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And man, don't listen to no fuck nigga. Like, listen to this shit. Take heed what you can. But sometimes you gotta be like, nah, I'm straight on that shit. I'm gonna go my own route, man.
Yeah, and that's what's crazy. I know that's some stuff you want to talk about, but it's a lot of indictments and a lot of dudes.
Yeah, I mean, I was about to talk about that shit anyway. That's what I meant to come in with. You know what I'm saying? The indictments on
go ahead, yeah.
Yella Breezy, the murder for hire shit. Then they went and got the Crips in down LA. Got them niggas on the RICO. Yeah. Big U them. Got them boys on the RICO.
Yeah.
And even with the shit on, even with the murder with South Walker and his partner.
Who?
You know what I'm saying? South Walker, a rapper from Houston.
Yeah.
His partner got killed, man. So you know what I'm saying? Like,
that was crazy.
Shit just fucked up, man.
This shit crazy. And, you know, even I heard that, you know, the Feds, when they talked to Adam 22, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I said, you know, me personally, I think it just got to a point where even the first time I heard a street dude talk about something he's done on camera.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? This wasn't no interrogation. This wasn't it wasn't none of that.
That nigga willingly did that shit.
Yeah, we talking about on the podcast.
Willingly did that shit, man.
And it became a thing. It wasn't like it was a one-off.
Yeah.
Like with Vlad and Adam 22, it became a thing. Like Vlad had dudes coming up there and just talking. Like, you know. And one thing I'll say about criminal activity from the OGs I've talked to over the years, no matter what they've done, it stick with them. But yeah, one thing I learned from the OGs is when you have done criminal activity, it stick with you. You know what I'm saying? It ain't something you could just be like, oh, you just put in the back of your head, don't remember it. And that's what I've always said about doing people dirty. Yeah. Regardless of how you did it. If you do somebody dirty, it's going to stick with you. One way or another. It's going to stick. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that people just going to admit to it, because a lot of people act like they never, people act like it never happened, but they don't forget. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes we, especially nowadays in the times we're living in with social media, as soon as you put a mic and a camera up to somebody's face, you don't even need truth serum. So like, just give them a mic and a camera, and all of a sudden the truth gonna come out. You know what I'm saying?
But that's what I'm saying about this shit though. It's just like at the point right now, it's just like, man, I know niggas get on Adam and they get on Vlad for that shit, but it's just like, and then it ain't even no age thing no more. No. You'll think niggas that been in the street for 20, 30 some years know this shit. But it's just like with that camera in your face, it's just like, and the microphone on, it's just like they gotta say it, Shawty. I don't care how old you is. I don't care.
Cause they done had OG dudes on there.
How respected you is. It don't matter.
Cause they done had old dudes, like dudes in their 60s and 70s talking about streets. You know what I'm saying? You just like, God damn, like, and granted, it's entertaining. You know what I'm saying? You want to hear this interesting story. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, if a dude that's 70 talking about something he did 50 years ago, unless it's just like a cold case, it's like, all right, whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? But if you got a dude that's 22 talking about something that happened 5 months ago, and the police still got an open investigation about it, it's like, you going down, bro.
But I mean, it ain't no limitations on murder though, son. It ain't no limit. So if you commit, you admit you killed the nigga down 30 years ago, them niggas still can lock you up for that shit. Yeah. But I'm thinking, I'm thinking niggas that been in the street for so long would know that shit.
You would think, but I'm telling you, and that ego and that pride, man.
Like, but it's just like
in that pride.
my thing is with half of this shit, these niggas, cause just like Adam 22, his whole thing had they just shifted they shit from music based to that shit all day.
Oh,
so it's just like when you got niggas, and then you know with LA, when you got so many niggas in one area, so many gangs in one area, it's just like you got all these niggas coming in here and there, here and there, here and there.
Right.
You got unbelievable, like you got all the content you want. You can just keep bringing that shit out because niggas gonna keep doing this shit.
Right.
Niggas want to be famous for something like the fame shit. What?
Yeah, that's the other part.
That's I think that's the number one thing that done took the streets over. So.
Yeah, because think about it, a lot of them dudes got big names out there. A lot of them dudes now. Yeah. Now think about it. If you do a crazy fire interview on one podcast, now you're gonna end up on all the podcasts.
Yeah.
Then you're gonna end up. I mean, look what and this all. She kind of not had nothing to deal with this, but I'm just using her as an example. The lady Dr. Cheyenne Bryan.
Yeah.
She do two podcasts. One with Nick Cannon, and then she did one with Cam.
Yeah.
It go viral. Now she got her own show on this. She's on everybody's podcast. I said, dang, like, you know what I'm saying? But there's no hate at all. There's no hate. But I'm just using her as an example for what's going on in this situation where you got these young dudes who in the street, they go viral for something they said in a podcast. Yeah. The next thing you know, not only is the story everywhere, now the next podcast they go to, that next podcast host, they want another story. They don't want the story you just told on Adam 22.
Yeah.
They know you got another story. So because you've done so much, it's like, hey, well, yeah, this one time this happened. It's like, now you just open the cases. You know what I'm saying? You just opening up cases at that point.
But see, I don't want to hear no more of that. Oh man, they were the 90s. Niggas would be doing the same shit. Niggas be telling on themselves the same way. Well, because half the time these niggas just want to be famous, man. Like I don't see this shit. Like these niggas just want to be famous, man.
Let's not forget, there were plenty of rappers in the 90s that rapped about stuff that actually happened. Don't get twisted, y'all. Like, yeah, a lot of stories were fabricated, but there were a lot of rappers that talked about real life street shit on record. I'm like,
and it's just like, then you got all these niggas, man, who doing all this, like with the Yella Breezy situation. Niggas down just killing niggas, you know what I'm saying? And they just, the nigga get killed. Mo 3 get killed. RIP Mo 3. Mo 3 get killed. And they say a couple hours after that, you withdraw $40,000.
That's crazy.
And you can't motherfucking, you can't get a reason why you did this shit.
Right.
So like I'm looking at this shit like, okay, y'all putting it in the music. I don't know why y'all don't think the police ain't looking at this shit, but okay. Y'all putting in the music, you can just say, well, that's a lyric. But a nigga died in real life.
Right.
Y'all beefing for real.
Yeah, this is real life. Yeah.
Nigga get killed. Yeah, nigga get killed and you take the man out. And it's just like, I'm sorry, man. I don't know what to say about this shit.
Me neither, because when it came down that, you know, they investigated him, charged him, whatever. I'm just sitting there like, oh, I didn't know it was, because you know, when you not from particular places, you don't know how deep it is. So that's why in a lot of places, like, this is the most we're gonna say about a lot of this stuff, because we're not from there. Like, we only speaking on what's been told, you know what I'm saying, what's been said or what's been shown. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, but that's what I'm saying. My point is, when it came down, it was like, dang, I didn't know it was that. I didn't know it was like that, you know, between them. I didn't know, because, you know, when you start hearing murder for hire and stuff like that, that lets you know how deep something is. It was like, oh, like.
But see, that's the thing about it. I think you looking at it from our standpoint where we came up.
Yeah.
You take the killing niggas and shit like that when that shit get far gone, like it's over with.
Yeah.
But he ain't killing over nothing, Shawty.
That's the crazy part.
Killing about nothing, Shawty. Killing over these bitches. Like it's just like Like a nigga, you'll put a $40,000 hit on $1,000 hit on the nigga head.
Yeah.
And they say, buddy, this I don't know the whole thing of that shit, because just like you said, we not from there, so we really don't know the real situation on this shit, really. But what I heard was when I'm reading and shit like that, but that shit it might not be true. But these niggas might be down. The nigga who killed him, him and him were messing with the same girl, so he wanted to kill the nigga any damn way. So a nigga like, shit, okay, she give me $40,000 here. Yeah, I'm not that nigga here. I've been trying to kill him anyway. Yeah. So it's just like, but it's just like at that point. But this shit on some like y'all niggas taking yourself out the street. Y'all nigga opportunity making all that money, man. Y'all take yourself out the street for some bullshit, man.
Yeah, because think about it. One life is lost. And then another life going to jail. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's 2 down for what? That's 2 down for nothing.
For real, for nothing, son.
Nothing. Like you and you know what I'm saying? And when you look at it like that, it's like, dang, that's pretty much when people talk about, man, we just eliminating ourselves. That's what that is.
Yeah, like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
just eliminate yourself at that point. You know what I mean?
But see, I don't think I just think the streets, man. Me personally, I just think the shit over with, man. I don't see no benefit in being in this shit.
I mean, at this point, it's the Wild Wild West. The OGs is gone. Like,
man,
that's becoming obvious as far as like being in power in the street.
Yeah, that shit over with. That shit over with.
There are plenty of OGs that, you know, they probably done with streets or they got their own thing going, yada yada. But as far as like OGs, you know, shot calling and all that stuff, that sound like it's done, you know? Like,
but that's just like back in the olden days, like them kings and shit.
Yeah.
Like niggas don't never put out that. Like, you know, some of them kings, like when the people get fed up with that shit, them niggas go in there and take them nigga ass out.
Yeah.
Them niggas ain't having that shit. Like, I don't care who you is, I don't care how powerful you is, the majority gonna win. When all the majority get together, you're not gonna win, shout. Like, look how they did Gaddafi and all them niggas. Man, them niggas took them niggas, came and got them niggas, shout.
And there was nothing they could
like drug through the city, shout. That's what I'm saying. So it's just like that OG shit, and then you got to think about this shit.
Yeah,
you in the street with snitches, lames, niggas, shit like that, niggas who down snakes and shit like that.
Yeah, I agree.
Man, like,
that
shit ain't no. And then these young niggas, it's just like, cause you know, back in the day, back when we like the young niggas really couldn't get access into all the shit that these young niggas got now.
Yeah,
they young niggas run around a bit with AR-15s and shit, man.
I'm talking about they got army guns.
Yeah,
you know, these kids 15 years old with extendos and drums and everything. You just like bro, 15.
Yeah.
You know, and real quick to speak on like the Big U situation. I don't know, you know, I just know it's been talked about, but I have an eerie feeling, not eerie, but it's just a feeling that they've been wanting to get him for so long.
Yeah.
This didn't seem like somewhere it came across somebody's desk and they was like, oh, there's a guy named Big U that's behind this. Let's go pick him up. Nah, this looked like I just had this feeling. I'm like, I bet they've been trying to get him for years.
But you gotta think, man. If you look at Adam 22 show,
right,
they give you all the information right there. Okay, who won the head niggas in that game? Exactly. Do it going on No Jumper. The game members are saying it themselves.
Right.
So it's just like, okay, only thing we gotta do is just sit here and write this shit down. Sit here and look at this shit for around 1-2 hours every day. Right. We know all the information we need to know. You know what I'm saying?
And I said this years ago too, just in a thought. I said one day that checking in shit gonna catch up with these dudes, bro. Like you in the street and you have the authority to make somebody check in,
yeah,
eventually that's gonna catch up with somebody. Because if you do something behind somebody not checking in, it ain't gonna take long for somebody to be like, hey, yo, you know, this happened to this person in this city, yada yada yada. And if all they got to do is put their ear to the street to figure out what happened, you bringing everybody down. Not saying, and I understand what checking in is. Like I've heard it. I've heard many different reasons for it. You know what I'm saying? But the way some of these dudes in these cities have gone about it, I said it's gonna catch up with them. So like, you can't keep that going 20, 30, 40 plus years and act like you know, like the city just gonna be cool with that when, you know, celebrities come to your town and all that stuff, and people notice the celebrity got a show, or they doing a movie, or they getting studio, whatever they may be doing in that particular city, and then you know, something happened to that celebrity in your city. Eventually, the city gonna do something. So now you messing with, you know, you messing up. You know, yeah, that could be a tourist thing. You messing up. In other words, you messing up the money.
But see, that's even on the street level, you messing up the money, Sean.
Yeah.
Because now niggas can't go to LA and come back and forth. Y'all can't get that back and forth from these niggas because you did something to a nigga out there. So now y'all bad out here. You know, y'all bad in my city. Or I was a nigga who getting money. You mess up opportunity because you trying to shake down a couple down thousand shit like that.
Right. And that's my point. To me, is I understand somebody come to your city and disrespect your city. It's the first time I ever heard about the whole checking in, no fly zone, all this stuff. Like, you know, artist or athlete or whoever would go to another city. And then they would do certain things that would be deemed disrespectful. And somebody would say, hey, bro was out here tripping. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
that's a whole nother thing.
That man. That's a
whole nother thing.
Got no issue with that. But dude that's just coming out there, hey man, you need to check in.
I'm paying the tax. I'm paying the tax because I'm out here like
I'm just trying to make a record with somebody out here. Like we came out here to work. I'm not.
But check this out.
You know what I'm saying?
But check this out. This is even worse. This is an even worse thing than that. Okay, if you checking in like that, okay, I just won't come. Now you got these big artists and these big damn actors and all these big move producers and shit. Yeah. Saying, okay, well we ain't gonna shoot it out there. It's money coming out the city.
Because think about a movie that could be made in a particular city.
Yeah.
And, you know, people have, you know, they doing it in a certain area of the city, but then you got the street part, like, hey, nah, y'all can't do this unless this and third.
Yeah.
Well, man, we just move production elsewhere.
But that's why a lot of them motherfuckers came to Atlanta.
Yeah.
Nigga like, nigga, you know how it is down here. We don't give a fuck, nigga. As long as you bring money in the city, you now spending money with the people out here. Exactly. Nigga, fuck that shit. Nigga, you gonna shoot you moving. You know what I'm saying?
As long as you buying weed from somebody on the street,
you gonna have to. You gonna have to. We gonna get it either way. Like, we gonna get this shit either way, boy. Yeah, but you know what I'm saying?
It is too, as it should be in any city. Just don't go to the city and disrespect nobody.
That's normal though, shout.
Like we talk about all the time, man. Wipe your feet before you walk in somebody's house, man.
You gotta do that. Simple, they gonna be niggas that gonna make you do that shit.
Yeah, just wipe your feet when you walk in somebody's house.
But
man.
You can say that shit without coming off like, you know what I'm saying? Like them niggas, because a lot of times, like that's the same thing with that Detroit shit. I remember when they were saying like nigga can't come down here, like you fly down here or you come down here, nigga, you can't come down here.
Right.
Cool. If it's like that, it's other cities in America I can go. I ain't gotta go over there. You know what I'm saying? But that fuck up y'all money. That fuck up y'all business. You know what I'm saying?
And again, let's keep it clear. Somebody come and disrespect your city, cool, handle that.
Yeah, we talking about regular niggas that's trying to get some money.
Right, we talking about somebody that's coming to the city to do a studio session.
Yeah.
Or to shoot a music video. I think one of the smartest things I used to hear back in the day, especially in the 90s and early 2000s mainly, is that like you shot a video in a certain city and you would pick like some of them dudes would pick the girls
Mm-hmm.
in a particular city. Like they would go either to the club or they'd be in a mall or something like that. They'd be like, hey man, we need some girls from this particular city in the video. And that was like, to me, that was dope back then. Like, oh, we know this dude over here that sell weed. Let's go get some weed from the dude. Let him know we cool.
But see, even with that, you going there motherfucker going to the mall. Let's say you're a big artist, and the girl on you now. So you like, shit, come on to the video. Now the niggas looking like, oh, they over here taking on the girl, huh?
Yeah, see, now that's a whole,
and then that's what I'm saying. That's a whole other thing you finna get into.
Yeah.
So it's just like, you can't even do that shit no more.
Yeah. I mean,
that's what's taking money out the city.
Yeah, you should be careful everywhere. I mean, I just saw a clip of when Schoolboy Q was on Drink Champs, and they was asking him about checking in. And he was telling them, these folks be checking in with people that gonna rob you. He was like, man, you come to LA, go to the other side. Like,
and then look, let's put this out here.
Yeah.
You checking in with niggas who, shit, they ain't good, they damn self.
And that's what he said.
Like, how you gonna, okay, you checking in with these niggas.
Yeah.
And I'm beefing with these niggas. You good over there? Hell no, nigga. Nigga, well, I don't like them niggas either.
Yeah, and that's what one of them young dudes was talking about Chicago. He was like, Chicago ain't no check-in city just because whoever you check in with, he probably only good on his block. Like,
gotta be respectful, man. Like,
the
that's
next block over is a problem. You know what I'm saying? So it's again,
you gotta handle it. It's a rule book to this shit. I don't care what these niggas say.
Absolutely.
All these niggas talking about some ain't no rules and shit. It's a rule book to all this shit.
Yeah.
You gotta handle this shit the player away, man. You gotta motherfucking calm them motherfucker down. Be respectful.
Be respectful, man.
And give him some money, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, shit, I'm trying to do this and do that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Don't just come in that motherfucker on some stiff shit like damn shit. I ain't standing none of these niggas in. Okay, they gonna get you wrong.
Yeah. I mean, when you step foot in the city, hey man, just here to show love to insert city here.
Yeah.
And just here to show love, man. We here to do a show or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
And I don't give a fuck how tough you is. I don't let put this out. This another rule we're gonna put out here. I don't care how tough you is. You're not tougher than the whole city.
No.
I don't care where you go. I don't care how many security guards you got.
No.
How many niggas you rolling with? You can roll 50 deep. It don't matter. So.
Yeah. The only story I've heard like that was somebody in somebody else's city. Shout out Wack 100, man. He told that story when they tried to run up on 50 at the hotel. They said 50 had like a goddamn Secret Service in that
mm-hmm.
They said they tried to step to all of a sudden they just seen people everywhere. They're like,
yeah,
talking about suited and booted.
But see, you gotta understand, them niggas like 50, niggas like that, them niggas know how to move. They move the right way.
Yeah.
They coming in that motherfucker about business, doing what they gotta do.
Yeah.
These monkey ass niggas I wanna go to the hood and I want them go hang with this nigga and I wanna go out here and hang with this nigga and all that shit. Niggas just like,
shout out Schoolboy Q. That was the first thing. That was something he said too. Like, man, why y'all even want to go over there?
That's what I'm saying, Shaw. That's my whole thing about this shit, Shaw. Be in front of the hood.
Yeah.
I want to go to another nigga city. Yeah. And go straight to the hood.
Yeah. Okay. You know, some dudes.
These niggas don't know me.
You know, some dude like be like, yeah, I'm at home in the hood. Like, that ain't your hood though.
Yeah, my nigga, you a civilian. You a tourist, just like everybody else.
You a tourist in the hood, bro. Don't. You know. Shout out. I know Dirt. Little Dirt down, you know what I'm saying? Hope that work out for him, whatever he got going on. But I remember Little Dirt said Meek Mill hit him up.
Yeah.
Meek Mill in Chicago. Meek Mill told us, hey man, take me to your hood. Nigga Dirt said, nigga, I'm not even good at my hood.
Right, my nigga, like why do you even wanna go over there, man?
And it's the realest, like it's something I really be sitting there thinking about. I'm like, okay, we from Atlanta. I keep it technical. I'm from the east side, Decatur, Stone Mountain. You know what I'm saying?
Same shit, man.
You from the south. You know
like that's another thing, man. All that shit though, man. Y'all niggas don't remember how this Atlanta was like back in the 90s, man. That Metro Atlanta shit, that shit still Atlanta, man. Stop all that stupid ass shit. I hate all that dumb ass shit, man.
So we you know what I'm saying?
It fucked the shit up with that stupid ass shit, man.
It did. It got crazy. So But if I go to Birmingham, Alabama, I I'm not asking to go to nobody hood in Alabama.
But my nigga, this what I'm saying about this shit. This is another thing.
You
You
know
gotta normalize these niggas. Y'all niggas got funds to get security and get niggas to watch your back professionally and carry guns anywhere in the world. Why the fuck you don't use it, man?
Yeah, cause they said there was a story. I don't know how true it is. I mean, so this is a legend. I saw a story where Eminem around this might have been around the time they first signed 50 and all that stuff, but it might have been before that. I'm not sure. But he was having some issues in LA. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Don't ask me what the issues were.
Yeah.
They're saying he has some issues. And instead of like getting your average everyday, gaming, he went and got a group called the Booyah Tribe.
Yeah,
if you ever,
them
y'all youngins, they Samoan.
Yeah, the Samoan nigga, yeah.
I want y'all to go look up who the Booyah Tribe is.
Yeah.
Heavy, big Samoan.
Yeah.
And all they wanted in exchange was a feature on one of their records, because they all rap too. And he did the feature, and every time he came to LA, they made sure he was straight.
But that's the player way. Sound like this. If a nigga say home, man, you know what, you see how we get on. Right. Niggas ain't really fucking with us like that.
Right.
Man, I don't think nigga needs a feature, man. That's player shit, man. Hey, man, that's how you motherfucker extend the olive branch. Like, hey, home, I got some value, you got some value.
And Eminem rapped his ass off that feature.
Hey, nigga, I'm gonna do 5 verses. If that what you get the wrong way,
from that feature, I said he knew how to pay them back, bro. He said, I'm gonna get these boys a verse, bro.
and look, check this out. And I'm motherfucking have 2 niggas with me with that 5. With me at all time. I'm the bag. I got the bread, son.
Yeah.
I don't understand these niggas, man. It's just shit that we do in the rap game. I just don't understand it, son.
Yeah.
Like that make you look lame. Nah, they didn't make you look smart, man.
Yeah, and especially because I remember back in the day. Shout out Redman. Redman used to, say he's like, I don't really go anywhere with security like that. And same thing with 3 Stacks at one time. And there are a lot of rappers. But one thing I understood about those particular rappers, like Common as well, after the West Side Connection beat. Kind of spoke on it too. Once that whole thing was settled and they was good, yada yada. There are a lot of rappers, same with Mos Def and those kind of rappers. KRS-One, them kind of dudes. They can pretty much go anywhere because they don't give off that problematic.
Listen, man. Listen,
like, you know what I'm saying? Like
this another player factor for these niggas, man. That I hope these niggas understand this shit. Listen, man. Okay, I'm gonna ask you this question, son. Why do you work so hard, and why do you always trying to keep your family in a nice home or a nice area? Why do you do that, son?
Oh, to avoid bullshit.
To get away from situations and areas like that, right?
Because you have a better chance. Sad to say, you have a better chance of survival like that.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. It ain't about it. This shit go past race and all this shit. I'm just saying.
Yeah, absolutely. Ain't got nothing to do with that.
As a man, you try to overtake your family and take them from a place where it's a very low percentage of you making out that motherfucker in the same state you came in that bit, right?
Right, absolutely.
So either way, I don't care physically, mentally, anything.
Everything.
You have a little girl, okay, in that environment, we done seen this shit a million times. They teenager more than likely they getting pregnant. More than likely they going in a fucked up ass position. They ain't, you know what I'm saying? They percentage to succeed is lower than a regular percentage, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. If a nigga out here every day working this hard, the motherfucker keep his family in an area like that.
Yeah.
And as your money grow, ain't you gonna try to motherfucking make sure your family in a better situation?
Absolutely.
As your money, as you got the funds, you got the means to do that shit.
Absolutely.
You got the means to get them out that area right there and put them in another area.
Absolutely. You
got the money for this shit. That's the reason why you making the money.
You buy a better car so y'all can be safe in.
So if you know that, Shawty, this for your family. This ain't you now. You talking about your family.
Yeah, right.
Not just you, the niggas around you, everybody around you, your people, your brother, your cousin, everybody.
Everybody, yeah.
If they willing to work, if they willing to damn do what they gotta do.
Right.
Because now you provide more opportunities to niggas. Now I know the CEO of this company right here, so I'm gonna get you a job right here.
Yep.
I know these folk right here. I'm gonna let him. You can now be his damn road manager or some shit.
Yep.
Whatever it is, Sean.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, absolutely.
Now you doing all this shit for all these people. You a business basically. You a business right now. You making no money as a business for yourself.
You the brand. Yeah.
Yeah, you making them M's.
Yeah.
Them M's now. Okay. Yeah. Why in the fuck would you go anywhere in the world where it's sketchy? It's a way you can damn lose your life, or you can lose your money. The shit, your valuables and shit. Yep. Your image, all this shit. These niggas can strip your ass neck and put you on Instagram tomorrow.
Yep. Literally.
This shit'll fuck up your whole shit.
Literally.
Why in the fuck you don't pay the money to protect you? You the bad.
Bruh. Even when Tekashi was talking all that shit when he was going to Folk City.
Yeah. We
later found out that nigga was suited and booted too, Sean.
Yeah, the only reason they fucked up for him, he didn't have the money, he didn't have enough value on himself long enough, Sean. Like he was valued for a short period of time. Once he lost that value, he lost the way to provide for that protection now.
Like, yeah, when he was up there bragging, he was on O Block and all that stuff. Where y'all at? Yada. It later came out behind that camera he was talking to.
Yeah,
full blown security.
That's what I'm saying. But he wasn't making enough hits for that shit.
Yeah.
He was doing that shit too much and wasn't worrying about the hits.
Yeah, that's true.
That's just like a nigga like Future. Only like why Future is where he at, cause Future continuously made hits. No matter what these niggas say about him, no matter what niggas try to do, Future made enough hits where all the niggas who forget, like when he mentioning his ass and when caring about the nigga ass, they got this nigga ass in the top 4 rappers right now, period.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So now Future, like, you look stupid as hell when you damn niggas say, hey, boy, that nigga Future, boy, home ain't no joke, boy.
And then think about it.
Man, this shit, that mama rap.
Hey, shout out, real quick, I want to shout out Future for something.
Mm-hmm.
Because the other day, I saw the young lady who was trying to call him out, yada yada.
Yeah.
She was on something talking about, she was on a dating something, and she was talking about how she date, yada yada. That's not what I'm even speaking on. But seeing her reminded me of their situation.
Yeah.
And then I thought about something about Future, and I sat there and I said, and I was like, the only time we really hear Future speak is the music.
He don't never talk, Sean.
When all the bullshit comes out about him, it's a female saying it.
Yeah.
It tripped me out when I had to really sit there and think about it. I'm like, every time I hear something foul about Future or a story or this, that, it's one of the females he fuck with telling the story. It's never him.
But this is what I'm saying about this shit. Thug do the same shit. A lot of these niggas, Atlanta, that nigga don't understand why Atlanta just still on top. Why they still? Cause they saying we fell off. Yeah, y'all fell off. Well, who the net thing in line?
Yeah, cause
it seems like every time these niggas drop the same shit to me.
Cause Playboy Cardi dropped the album, the world lost their damn mind, bro. The world lost their minds.
Now these niggas, all the shit they caught, like Cardi was another nigga. We didn't even talk about the Cardi album. We didn't even talk about the Cardi album.
We didn't even touch on it, but
But Cardi another nigga. That nigga didn't think Cardi won't do shit.
They didn't. And
them niggas, come on, man.
I mean, even to me, the numbers look crazy, but it obviously was doing something because that's what everybody was talking about.
Yeah, like
And
you have to.
And if I'm Playboy Cardi, I'm sending a bottle of champagne to Kanye, because him bringing him up made the sales go stupid too.
But this what I'm saying about the shit. You know what was even bigger for Kanye, and Kanye saying that shit. The nigga Playboy Cardi actually responded to the nigga. When he responded to the nigga, that shit got big. That shit was bigger than anything Kanye said. That's how much impact this nigga got.
How much he had.
I've been trying to tell nigga this shit for years.
And he has a cult following, and I think also, you know, him being on tour the weekend and that cult. I can't even call that a cosign. That's more so just like a working relationship that they have, where, you know what I'm saying, you make
niggas like you see what's going on.
Yeah, that's like, imagine if there was a dude, but like, you know, imagine there's a rapper and they Beyonce, you know, somebody like that, to where the brand, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, Cardi, he true, bro.
like, but it's just like niggas like that. So they just like you said, you finally got this shit.
Yeah,
these niggas don't never say nothing, shawty.
Never. And I'm sitting up there. I don't know. I can't remember what it was, because you know how you be. If you scroll the gram, a lot of stuff you just stop, look at it, keep going, stop looking at it. Then you might shut Instagram off if it's too much stupid stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do. Like, if I see 3 stupid things in a row, I'm cutting it off. Like,
but see that shit for niggas like that, so niggas like, let's say Future, or niggas like that Playboy Cardi, or Weekend or something like that. You sit there and think, so do these niggas even go on Instagram?
Facts.
Like, do these niggas even look at the internet? Like,
that the only thing I think Future's on is Twitter or X, whatever.
Yeah, but it's some of these rappers, shot. It's just like, I know everything you doing, shot. You annoying, shot. Like, I'm sick about what you think. Like, where the music at?
Yeah, hey, so not to cut you real quick. Shout out Rotimi. Yeah, you know who Rotimi is?
Yeah.
y'all know him by name.
On
Power.
You know, we remember Rotimi when he tried to bring out that Falcon now. You remember that Falcon theme song he tried to bring out?
Oh my God.
And the city destroyed that nigga. Like, boy, you get your lame ass song somewhere.
We ain't need that, bro.
Nigga, I'm looking at this shit like, Rotimi, don't you ever try no shit like that. We didn't ask for it, my nigga.
Yeah, we forgot about it on purpose. It's cool. Don't even worry about it. But
all these niggas who can do it now. Rotimi?
Yeah.
Man, Rotimi, get your ass.
So
shout out Rotimi though, man.
Shout out Rotimi though. So either his management or whoever, and this goes to your point about the music and all this.
Yeah.
The interview was asking him about how come Rotimi has all this music, but we don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And his management or whoever the guy was like, because he ain't out here on the gram on that bullshit.
Yeah.
He said if he was up here, you know, showing his relationships and slapping women and throwing money and doing stupid shit, maybe you would pay attention to the music.
Yeah.
But because he's not doing any of that, don't nobody care about. Because they said he put out a double album. One side was like R&B, the other side was like Afrobeat. And I remember that because somebody, one of those, people that review music and all that stuff, they were saying it was an amazing album. I ain't never sat there and listened to it, but they said it was an amazing album. And I think that's why they were asking the dude about it, because they were like, yo, he puts out good music. How come nobody? And he was just like, we're living in a time where if you don't know anything about anybody's personal life or their relationships, or they ain't doing nothing crazy, they ain't trashing a hotel room, or, they got, 3-4 women arguing about them, don't nobody care about their music. And I said, damn, that's a certain artist, that is true.
But see, you gotta make yourself damn intriguing to these folk, man.
Nowadays
Like,
you do. The
like
music
nigga don't want to see what Bro Timmy doing on his spare time. Nigga don't want to see it, son. That's just like when Ro Timmy did that shit, especially like with the Falcon shit.
Yeah.
You came out here and did Ro Timmy.
Yeah.
We don't need it, my nigga. Like,
nah.
we don't value enough. You don't value you enough for that shit.
Not from that space, no. Yeah.
I don't want to see you doing I don't want to see you doing nothing with the Falcons, child.
Yeah.
I don't know you're a Falcon fan, or I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But I brought that up to speak to the point of like with Future. He's
I was just saying that compare him to Future.
Yeah. Because
like niggas want to see Future. Niggas want to see what Future doing on the spare time. Nigga don't want to see what Rotimi doing on his spare time.
But I think the guy was not only bringing that up about Rotimi. I think he was bringing that up about a lot of artists who may have the talent.
But see, this what I'm saying about that, because he's saying that shit from a standpoint that what a lot of like East Coast artists and a lot of conscious rappers say now. Oh well, you ain't out here doing all this shit and got 3-4 women out here, or you doing this shit. They don't want to see that shit. Like, they don't want to see you just make good music, shit like that. No, the problem is that's all you got is good music. That's all you got.
Yeah.
Niggas don't want to see you, child. Niggas don't want to see what you got going on, and your music ain't fire enough for you to do the same shit that Future.
That's
or the Weeknd do.
Yeah, that's true. Cause I mean, that's tough because we don't know anything about Beyonce.
Yeah, but her music so fire that she can do that shit though.
Yeah, I agree.
Prince was so fire that you can do shit like that.
Yeah, you like Kendrick. You put Kendrick in there.
I saw you know how many times Carter done came out and told these folks he was finna drop an album, shout. I think his last album was like 4 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And Home been playing with these niggas for 4 years. Like, you dropping their money. The folk go crazy.
Yeah.
Cuss them out, call them everything. Think he give a fuck.
And they still win.
They gonna go back every time, shout.
And to bring it back to somebody we talk about ad nauseum, that's why I don't feel like Drake gonna fall off.
Okay.
That's the only reason I don't think Drake gonna fall off. Now, as far as being as big as he was or whatever, I don't know. I don't think Drake was that big like everybody thought he was. Like, and this shit kind of really showed him. It kind of like shouted, we fuck with you, but my nigga, like, we'll stop listening to your monkey ass. Like, if you keep making that bullshit. I put it this way, he wasn't big enough.
Obviously,
he wasn't big enough to where
that what niggas thought,
bro. You still lose.
Yeah, niggas. That what niggas thought though. You had niggas out here thinking like, oh, I ain't no way in hell gonna lose, boy.
Yeah,
you crazy. Like, and it just like,
to me, ain't nobody bigger than that though.
Nobody bigger than that.
Because it's happened to the biggest rapper. You know what I'm saying?
But it's just like, why would y'all even think that though, son?
But see, that's the time we're living in, and you know, not trying to rehash all that, but we there are artists like Future, you know, Drake, Kendrick, Cole, artists like, you know, somebody like a SZA, like Beyonce, go on, like Rihanna might not even put out music no more, but let her put out a song tomorrow.
Yeah. She got that same Playboy Cardi type shit. You know what I'm saying?
World will lose their mind. She put out a song tomorrow.
How long Rihanna been telling them for she finna drop an album?
Ooh.
But I know that shit been like down.
So that album was pre-pandemic. That last
about 7 years of shit.
Yeah,
that
last album I want to say was pre-pandemic.
Yeah, that shit been like, man, that shit was way before the pandemic. That shit was like 2015 or some shit. Yeah, that last Rihanna album been a long time, man.
17, 18.
Nah, that shit been farther than that. That shit been like 15. I'm gonna look that shit up. The last Rihanna album.
Yeah, it's called Anti. Yeah, look that up.
When was the last Rihanna album?
Okay, here's what I found online. Take a look.
2014.
Anti came out in 2014.
2014.
Yeah.
That's the last album she dropped. Hold on. What this is? That Work with 2016.
Oh, so it was after that then. Oh, so that's it then. That was the last. If that Work, that was the last one. So that's 2016. God damn.
Yeah.
She.
Yeah.
Because she dropped all that Fenty and the Puma stuff. She did all that around that time.
So that You Needed Me, that shit was 2016.
Damn.
Yeah. That the last thing she dropped with it.
Yeah, that was the last album. I do remember that was actually a good album too. That was a great album.
Yeah, yeah.
That was amazing.
Yeah. Like she had that what's the name, that little run where Rihanna was just making them. I'm talking about slapping them bitches out the park, boy.
Okay. So after that, the last song she did was on that Black Panther 2 soundtrack.
That what?
That Black Panther 2.
Yeah.
That was like the last song she did, and that was like a one-off.
That's what I'm trying to see. I'm trying to see when the very last thing she dropped. Okay, it done been so long, y'all. That's why I said Rihanna. Them folk been waiting on that Rihanna for so long, boy.
I didn't know it was that long ago. That 2016.
Yeah.
I did not know it was that long ago. Yeah, damn.
Let me see.
Become a billionaire here.
Fucking beat, got them beat. Shit, got them beat. I don't give a fuck about y'all folk, man.
A straight billionaire on there.
Y'all folk don't care about that shit. They got that bread, man.
Yeah, I did hear she had a label issue. Now I've heard that about a lot of artists. they get to a certain point and it's not worth it to do more music.
Cause she just so that's just like Beyonce, y'all.
Yeah.
Beyonce got there with the music. Rihanna got there with the hits, man.
Okay.
Hold
on. Let me break this down. From what and a lot of people probably gonna hate me saying it, but it's just the truth. It is true. The difference between Beyonce and Rihanna, and a lot of people ain't gonna like this, it's just true. Rihanna can sell her swag.
Mm-hmm. That's how she do her thing.
Beyonce can't. I'm gonna prove it to you.
Yeah. Yeah.
When Rihanna started selling stuff outside of her music,
yeah,
that means the fashion, the beauty stuff, yada yada. You see where it took her.
Yeah.
When Beyonce started trying to sell stuff outside of music, like clothes and all that,
no.
It was like, hey, Shaw, you might want to go back to music.
Man, my wife was talking about that shit the other day.
Hey, you might want to go back to music,
bro. She was just like, me and my wife were talking about that shit, and she was just like, you know Beyonce had a damn clothing brand, don't you? I'm like, oh, she did?
She did.
I'm like, oh yeah, she damn sure did. She was just like, yeah, she had that house at Darian and shit, but she was just like, they weren't trying to rock that shit like that, so.
Well, that, no.
They weren't trying to rock it like that, so.
Then she did the Ivy Park, and Ivy Park had a collab with Adidas.
Yeah. The
first thing I heard about that was that it was severely overpriced.
Mm-hmm.
And they made men and women clothing because it was at shout out Wish in Atlanta. Wish had some of the clothing, and I went up there one time just kind of check it out, see what it was. I'm like, okay, this quality, yada yada. But and there's no disrespect to Beyonce. But I remember Missy, shout out Missy Elliott. She had an Adidas line back in the early 2000s that was way better, and it wasn't even close. You know, again, not trying to, we ain't trying to start nothing, but just call it what it is. But I noticed Beyonce's bread and butter is that damn stage.
The music, but she's an artist, man. Her artist,
even more than just the music, that stage.
But see, even with the stage shit, it's so many people, women that like just admire her for that shit, and
Right.
they just like, I know I can't get to that level.
Right.
Like they know, when you see them folk, you seeing Michael Jackson or somebody like that. So.
And that's my point. But I think outside of that, if both of them were to walk in the building, yes, oh my God, that's Beyonce.
Yeah.
If then Rihanna walk in the building, it's like, yo.
Yeah. That real talk, man. That's just real talk. Just real talk. It's just another kind of.
But think about it. It just is what it is. Think about.
Yeah.
I give you another example. Drake.
Yeah.
Can't nobody sell music like Drake.
Yeah.
Period. Point blank. That hasn't translated to nothing else though.
No, boy.
Ain't nobody trying to buy them sneakers.
Ain't nobody trying to drill like Drake, man.
Clothes.
Ain't nobody trying to drill like Drake, man.
Ain't nobody trying to dress like Drake.
Nobody trying to act like Drake.
No.
Man. If you trying to act like Drake, you lame in hell. So.
Think about how big this dude is, and he can't sell sneakers.
Man, nobody don't want to do them like that.
Wale can sell a sneaker better than Drake can.
Hell yeah. And
anybody that think otherwise, let's argue.
Because Wale already. Why you see Wale track record with this shit though?
Exactly.
Like you see Wale fresh. You don't never see Drake fresh. Never. I ain't never seen Drake fresh in my life.
Wale, if I were Drake, I would have put them shoes on. I would have got Wale and Fabulous.
Yeah.
I hated them to wear them shoes.
Yeah.
That's the only way that shit was gonna sell. I'm telling you, Sean.
I bet you Wale was looking at this shit like, I can't.
I mean, the first one. Hey, listen, I don't care about this. The first one was trash.
Man, I couldn't even tell you if I seen the motherfucker, boy.
You know what K-Swiss look like? The chunky K-Swiss. You know what the chunky K-Swiss look like? Look like trash. Man. I said, bro,
I ain't never seen Drake fresh in my life, son.
That's not what you know him for. You know
hell no. That didn't even hit MO, boy.
Right, but that's my whole point. Is that with certain artists and what they said, like think about Wayne. Wayne sold, even though his clothing line didn't do that well, Wayne sold the image better than most rappers.
Yeah, but listen, Sean, check this out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit you one, Sean. I know you. But listen, just soak this in when I say it.
Yeah.
That showed me how lame these women were because you seen so many women fucking with Drake, son.
See, I wasn't gonna go there, but
you see Rihanna then. You see Rihanna, you see they tried to associate Rihanna with that nigga so many times. She was like, nah, I'm straight.
Yeah, even she was like, yeah, I'm cool.
Nah. Man, that's what I'm saying. The ultimate thing that made Rihanna so cool, Sean, when he tried to kiss on stage, boy, she just
like, nah, man.
You tripping, big dog. You tripping.
Hey, and I'm gonna tell you something,
man.
I'm gonna tell you something. They dated for a hot second, whatever. You could tell she tried.
Yeah.
She tried. Yeah. You could tell she was like, all right, Cause most women would try it with a nigga like that, a square like that. You got the money. Yeah, I just found out this dude done talked to damn near every woman out there. So like,
yeah,
you know, he done had a piece of all.
Like you could tell Drake was a lame that when he got his time in the sun, that nigga actually went crazy.
He took every shot possible.
Yeah. Everybody.
But to me, that said a lot about her. That you could tell she was like, okay, all these women like this dude. All these women talk to him. She was probably intrigued.
Yeah.
And then really tried to do it. And she was just like,
yeah, nah. It's good for the business.
But think about how she looked at all these other women like. Y'all
that shit would have been great for the business, boy. That shit would have been great for the business, Sean. Like y'all could have just made a super family or some shit like that. And he wanted that shit. He wanted that super family.
He took it all day.
Man, that shit would have made home so cool, Sean. That shit would have made him so cool. Like, but he just know that shit would have Will Smith. That shit would have had him like Will Smith or some shit.
Easy.
That shit would have had like Will. He was just like, hell yeah. Them folks like, nah, you lame as hell, man.
And
That what made her so cool, y'all.
I'm gonna tell you something. That was Rihanna on her own. That was like, nah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Because think about it. You know, in that world, your team gonna be like, hey, look what this is doing for your number.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
I guarantee you, Rihanna sitting up there like, hey, I can't even do it.
Nah, I can't. I'm straight, man. Like y'all don't understand how lame this nigga is, man. Yeah, I get it another way, man. I said it down the makeup and shit, man. I'm good.
I thought I was the only one that thought. I said,
I'm telling you.
I was sitting here like,
cause you know it's some nigga that you see a girl date a mess with, you like,
yeah.
I ain't expect you to be fucking with a man like that. I ain't trying to hate on nigga, but I'm just saying, like, it's just about like, okay, you see her messing with this nigga, you like,
it is what it is, man.
And my nigga, like, I know this shit look good or not, but this nigga lame as hell,
but
this nigga lame as hell, man.
I'm gonna tell you something. When I saw,
I'm gonna keep it real, shot. Listen, before you finish,
I'm gonna give you one. Go ahead.
Yeah. Go on, do it. I'm gonna say it after you say it.
When I saw the young lady that got dogged out by academics at that outside of whatever that was, and you know he was telling her he the prize and all that stuff. I wasn't even fully mad at him. Even mad at academics.
Yeah, I'm
looking at the girl.
Yeah.
Young, I ain't gonna call her girl, a young lady. I'm sitting there like, shawty,
like
I wish I could have flew in at that moment. It just took her. I said, young lady, go home.
Like,
take a look at him.
Obviously, look at this shit. Look at home, man.
Look at him. I'm gonna replay this tape for you, and I want you to go home and look in the mirror.
But listen,
ask yourself.
But listen, my nigga.
Ask yourself what you doing.
For this is what I'm saying. For a nigga like me, home, that take you off the map.
Man, what?
It ain't even I can't even be. No, man. What the fuck I look like, son?
Hey, and shout out to my favorite player, one of my favorite players out here. Whether you like him or not, Cameron said this on his show. Cam was like, he said that body count is whatever, yada yada. He said, whatever with the body count. I'm more concerned about the particular dude you slept with.
But that's what I'm saying. Like it's certain niggas that I can't. I refuse to be in the same level with that nigga, son.
I ain't following that.
I can't even be. Exactly. For a nigga to walk around like that to say I follow him, nigga just.
I couldn't do it, bro.
Most niggas gonna look and just what?
I couldn't do it. I would forget academic. Forget him. Move him out the way. I'm looking at this young lady like, shawty, look at that. Look at the way you were just treated. He done took the bag
this
away
nigga.
from him. He done took the bag away from you. He done did all that stuff.
But I'm looking at everybody around them folks, y'all. Like, how can y'all niggas even be friends with a lame ass nigga like this, y'all? Like, how can y'all niggas even travel with this squad? Like, this nigga just fucking sucker, y'all.
Like, and he and I ain't gonna front. He an easy target, but he
a lick, shawty.
There's plenty of more dudes like that, and just not in entertainment. Just like it's been, bro. I know you like.
It don't have nothing to do with the what you do or anything like that.
No, nothing.
It don't have nothing to do with it.
It's just a certain energy that some people carry.
It just natural law, Sean.
Yeah.
Like naturally, Sean, I should not be in the same area with this lame man nigga, Sean.
And then you see you and I to it.
Shout it, I'm a motherfucking player.
And
the fuck I'm doing what I'm doing anywhere with him, especially competing with the nigga.
Ain't no competition.
Compete, shout out. I can't compete with academics on nothing, shout.
We ain't never. No, it ain't happening, bro.
Nothing, shout. We shouldn't even be in the same. We just should exposed to the same shit, shout.
Yeah, but
we shouldn't even be exposed to the same shit.
Yeah, but it's just like as far as the women go. I understand that a lot of these, especially younger women, they're just trying. For one, they're trying to be seen.
Yeah, I understand it.
they're trying to get something. They're trying to extract from the situation. Like,
Nigga, I understand. I
yeah,
don't mean to cut you out, but I mean I understand what you're saying because this nigga is a walking lick. As a woman, you should look at this nigga and say, "Hey man, this man is a fucking lick."
Point.
I'm finna spank him, shawty.
I'm talking about that target is as big as the sign on the stove.
That shit neon green, shawty. That shit neon green as a woman, especially as a good looking woman who got
that man got a kick me sign on his back.
Slap me and spank me. Spank me, shawty. Like you supposed to spank that man, shawty.
And I'm telling you, when especially
that nigga.
Oh my God.
You supposed to spank that nigga, shawty.
When he posted that yacht, he posted girls on that yacht. I said, boy, you
niggas lame. The whole squad is lame, shawty.
I just said, all right, bro. Y'all got it.
Like, shawty, that's why he'll never be 100% in the hip hop, shawty. That's why he'll never be. That's why niggas in hip hop will never 100% accept them niggas, shawty.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with Drake.
Yeah.
That's why you will never be 100% accepted because niggas know, shawty. This man is a fucking lick, man.
Yeah.
This nigga's a lick. Like, this nigga's a lick, man.
Man. Yeah.
You supposed to, man. You supposed to. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and that's what make it hard too, because it's like a part of me can't get mad at me. Like, you get invited. Hold on. Let's put this all in context. You get in, like any young lady, you get invited to a Drake party, and there's a vending machine or a vending machine for Chanel bags or whatever that was, like a claw machine for Chanel bags. Mm-hmm. Why wouldn't you go?
Right.
Like, I don't blame you for.
I don't blame you for partaking in the what this nigga can provide. Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah, but I'm just saying, Rihanna. This is another thing, shawty. This is the reason why Rihanna didn't fuck with Drake, shawty, because he couldn't benefit her no way.
No.
You couldn't benefit her no way, shawty. She would the fly young lady that everybody wanted.
Yeah.
You was a fucking square. Like this shit, if I bring my brand over with your brand will go up.
Mine ain't going nowhere.
Mine already here. Fuck nigga.
I'm good.
You a sucker. And she like, and they like her team like, man, this shit'll be so good for your brand. My brand already up here.
Already up, bro.
What they gonna do? That shit ain't gonna do them bring it down. Cause all the real niggas gonna look like.
I'm saying that shit already up.
All the real niggas, then the real niggas. You see why she with ASAP Rocky, man?
Yeah.
A nigga be like, why she with ASAP? She made more money than ASAP, and this nigga ain't got shit.
If you understand
at that point,
swag, you understand swag.
At that point, she basically showing y'all nigga, hey, home, I do what I want to do. Yeah. I do what the fuck I want to do, nigga. Y'all nigga don't tell me what to do.
Hey, hold on. You see her at the court date?
Yeah.
That was some of the fly shit I ever seen.
I do what the fuck I want to do. Y'all pussy ass niggas y'all niggas will never be on my level. Nigga. y'all will never be on my fucking levels, nigga.
I said that's how fly me and my lady need to be if I ever go to court.
That's how a motherfucker on another level do. Nigga do what the fuck they want to do.
Oh my God. I said, hey, yo.
Them folk don't give a fuck about none of that. And that's why Future.
No game.
That's why Future in the top 4 rappers in the rap games.
Absolutely.
And been like that for the past some fucking years.
Hold on, think about it. Hey, how many kids you got? How many baby mamas you got? How many you got? Hey, cut, they still coming.
Think about what, 8, 9?
Hold on.
And look, this
they still coming.
But listen, this the bottom line of the whole thing, shot. I want this sink in niggas' head. Yeah. You think he give a fuck? He don't give a fuck. That's the problem. The niggas don't understand. Them niggas be doing all that shit. You think he don't even give a fuck about that shit?
Because it was a lady. Why is he even dating women at 20-something? Yada. I said, I didn't comment on that, but I really just wanted to shake her and be like, sorry. Why not?
So you just hit this shit right on the head. Why the fuck not, Charlie? if I have it's no repercussion coming from this shit.
No,
like y'all can't punish me at all for this shit.
There's nothing he can go to jail for right now.
I got so much equity in this shit. I got so much value in this shit. That what Puffy got to the point where he was doing some shit that he couldn't. It was just like, hey, you doing
too much. You doing too much. And also, whether conspiracy theory or not, he was playing with folk money.
Yeah, and he was playing with them folk.
Yeah, he playing with the folk.
He was playing with the folk, real folk.
Yeah.
Them folk that can motherfucker down, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you playing with people that got more money than everybody.
Yeah, them folk can turn your TV off.
Yeah,
them folk can turn your TV off for real.
Real talk.
Them folk can turn your TV straight off, boy.
You got to understand, somebody like Future, his money just tied up in his music. And
he don't give a fuck about them folk.
He not even going that route. And
what have you seen? What other extracurricular shit have you seen Future sell?
But here's the crazy part. Seeing what comes with that, as far as Puffy, Kanye, Jay-Z, a lot of those guys that it's past the music. They are touching different businesses and all that stuff, but also knowing how them dudes gotta act within those confines. Like they gotta agree when they probably don't want to agree. They probably gotta say stuff they don't want to say. They probably gotta bite their tongue when they don't want to bite their tongue. But you got somebody like Future where it's just the music with me.
But to me, Future like Basquiat or somebody like that.
Yeah.
Like them just virtuoso niggas, like them niggas who just, hey, I'm a musician. I don't give a fuck about the rest of this shit. Being a CEO, I don't care about none of this shit. I'm just gonna be the fucking just the most like out of here artist, one of the most out of here artists you ever seen. Sean.
Yeah, but you make that comparison. Yeah, that's just me. I paint this paper.
Yeah,
I put it up. It goes to sell, and I go back to what the hell.
And y'all fall in love with this shit. And he like, shit, okay, give me some money.
Yeah.
All right. We gonna give you, man. We gonna give you $100 million for this shit. Cool.
Right.
I'm finna fuck me a couple of bitches, man. I might fuck your girl. I might fuck your cousin. I fuck two twins together. I don't care. I do what I want to do. Nigga say I don't give a fuck. No whole real sister. I don't care. I don't care, nigga. You think that's what he trying to tell y'all, niggas? You just be trying to tell y'all, nigga. I don't give a fuck about what you niggas think, Tony.
That's still one of the craziest lines I've ever heard.
I don't give two fucks, son.
That nigga said, I don't care if they were real sisters. Like,
I don't give a fuck. That if they don't tell you, like,
but again, like I was having this conversation with a lady the other day. Anybody can say what they want to say. Anybody, a woman can say. You got women that say the most outlandish. Like prime example. So we got on the male side, we got Future. Future said, "I don't care if they real sisters, right?" And I'm pretty sure that's
real sister.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's happy for him.
Now he said he didn't say I don't care. He said I don't give a fuck if they were. like I don't give a fuck if they were a real sister. Yeah. Nigga, that shit don't got nothing to do with me.
So that's the male side, right? I just saw the interview with Young Miami on Club Shay Shay, and she was talking about, I hate calling it that. Damn. Anyway.
I don't like calling her Young Miami.
Anyway, right? We just politically correct. So he was saying how dudes be tricky and buying her this, buying her that off rip, right? As outlandish as it sounds, she's not wrong if the dude actually does it.
Yeah.
If a woman says, I require a man to buy me a Birkin on the first date, all of us men could be like, oh, she crazy. She this, she that. I can't believe this, yada, yada. She crazy until it sound crazy until she get on camera and hold up that Birkin she got on the first date.
But see, my thing with her, like the shit she rap about, she go home be cooking and cleaning and shit. Mm-hmm. So that shit, like that's it different in Future. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I get what you're saying, but my whole point is, my whole point is what the woman who made the video about Future, she's mad at him as if he's manipulating some of these women to mess with him.
Yeah.
If he can say whatever he want to say and it can sound crazy to you, but if he got like a line of women still trying to get at him after all the baby mamas, after all the drama, yada yada, you can't be mad at that man after that.
But they always gonna go after the nigga, Sean.
Always. But that's kind of where I'm going. I'm getting tired. I'm really getting tired of sitting up here going at somebody who's living, that they live in a certain life, and you at the end of the day, you just mad they living that life, Sean.
That's it.
You just mad they living that life. You know what I'm saying?
You just mad that these niggas just is doing whatever the hell they want to do. That's really the thing, Sean.
Like I'm not mad at academics for, you know, being one of the top guys in hip hop media or whatever. Bro, do your thing, Sean. Bro,
yeah, I get on that.
Hey, get your money. You doing what you do. He got a cult following. Yada yada yada. Cool. But some of his actions are just goddamn corny.
Nah, I question the people that doing the shit. Sean.
Of course. But at the end, but my whole point is at the end of the day, you can't. If a person is moving a certain way, and with the lady in particular, like how you make a whole video calling out Future and not say not one thing about these women who knowing what this dude's doing.
Yeah.
Know how he is. No, we know what's about to happen.
Yeah.
We seen the story. And the women are still at the thing pulling the ticket.
That's what I'm saying.
Number to get served.
So who you found? Future, or that you found the motherfucker that constantly doing this shit? Constantly line up to the ride, knowing how the ride gonna end.
Bro, you know when you go in that first loop, that joint gonna get stuck.
hey, listen.
And you still hey.
This shit right here go right into like just different stuff, Shawty. Like you seen the Gilly, you seen what Gilly said. The Gilly shit. He said about the good guys. Man, I'm trying to pull it up, man. I'm trying to pull it up right now. But you had to see it, Shawty. Like nigga just like, well, what is going on? He broke it all the way down, Shawty.
Yeah.
He broke it all the way down. Here it is. Hold on.
If you one of them good dudes, oh, you just a good dude. Oh, he just a good dude. You're 9 times out of 10, you're a fucking sucker. Your bitch take advantage of you. She suck your dick when she want to. She don't suck your dick when you want your dick sucked. She suck your dick on holidays and shit like that, birthdays. But then she run around here fucking with the bad guy. She blowing in the nigga pee hole like a clarinet and shit. Dropping nigga balls in her mouth. She getting teabagged, all kinds of shit. The good dude is a sucker. Don't ever think that he's just a good dude. No, he's the one that's getting cheated on. Fuck you talking about. The good dude always is the one who find out his bitch out here, motherfucking, she macho woman Candy Savage out here wrestling with a nigga dick. If you ever be the good guy, that's the worst thing in the world. You just a good dude, Captain Good Dude. He's a fucking sucker. Fuck wrong with you? Yeah, I mean, you gotta check and correct the bitch. You feel what I'm saying? Ain't no nigga out here more sad than a nigga who dick is sad. If you ain't got happy dick, you're fucked up out here. Your dick sad and you paying bills. If my dick was sad too, be paying all the bills. Fuck is you talking about? The electric, everything. She be supplying all the food in the house and everything. If my dick was sad, y'all niggas got life fucked up. Right.
Hey man, listen. That shit real talk, man. That shit real talk, man. Like you can't even get no better than that.
I'm gonna say this, man.
I just want to know how you feel about that, man.
I'm gonna say this, ladies, and Sorry. In these times that we're living in.
Yeah.
And understand something too.
Yeah.
Social media, y'all exposed yourselves on social media.
Yeah.
Keep that a buck. Yeah, women expose themselves on social media.
Yeah.
What he's saying is true.
Yeah.
And I'm not getting that from him. I've heard women say that.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. I'm talking about how you feel about the shit.
About what?
How you feel about what he said.
It's true. You get it, like that. Look, listen.
I'm talking about the good guy finna last shit. Cause you know niggas just, hey man, you know that the good guy damn all the way down. What's your name?
Listen. If you a good guy,
yeah,
find you a good girl.
Yeah.
And again, I've learned so much about women over. I'm in my 40s over the last since, and I hate to go below the the proper age, but
yeah,
just being honest, since I was like 13, 14, and I started hearing what girls would say in private conversations and stuff.
Yeah,
the whole good girl thing that went out my head years ago because of the conversations I would hear.
Yeah,
and seeing who they would date,
yeah,
versus who they really liked and just wouldn't tell nobody. Like, you know what I'm saying? And this is not all. This is not all. I'm not even gonna say.
Hey, boy, that's a high percentage, boy. It's a real high percentage.
It really is, because
it's a real high percentage.
There's a reason why dudes that act a certain way, look a certain way, and dudes that treat women a certain way. There's a reason why them dudes are successful as they are. With women, it just is what it is.
But listen, this is the thing you been put in that sentence. It's about the actions of the woman, though. So.
Absolutely.
Like, and now what you said.
Yeah,
you said it's about the amount of niggas who trying to act like these niggas.
Right.
But you really a good guy. You trying to act like you're a villain, though. You trying to act like you really don't give a fuck. When you do.
Right.
It ain't nothing wrong to give a fuck, y'all. You should give a fuck. But all that damn sap sucker ass shit, man.
Man, listen.
That sap sucker ass shit, boy. You something up with you.
I've been wanting to tell this for so long. Y'all fellas, go watch women talk. Go watch. Forget
what they talking. Forget what they saying. Watch what they doing, so
they doing. But even still, go. What you? I ain't even gonna front. You know, one of my favorite shows to watch, a podcast.
What?
Yeah. Angela Yee lip service.
Yeah, they just like Paul Mine.
When I tell you, them women be telling the cold hard truth on them.
Man,
I'm talking about the cold hard truth. So,
and look at Paul Mine, y'all. That's what they be talking about,
the other, the two light skinned chicks got a show. They be wilding on there too.
But this is what I'm saying about. This is what I'm saying about Paul Mine. Them motherfuckers are visually bad. So like you can see they bad.
Yeah.
And it's just like, okay, I know how niggas act when women like that come in the room.
Absolutely.
These niggas show their true self when women like that come in the room.
Absolutely. Plain and simple.
Around us, nigga act like they the hardest nigga on earth. Well, let one of them come in the door.
Mm-hmm.
You be sitting there like, damn, boy, I ain't know that nigga was this lame, boy. He that lame.
It happens all the time.
All the fucking time, boy.
But it's a part of it. Part of it is where dudes don't. A lot of guys don't think. A lot of guys think they have to act a certain way. Be seen a certain way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Versus really just being you, or even not. I would say don't worry about the reaction.
Man, this your world, man. Them folks just a squirrel, man.
You can't sit there and worry about the reaction.
Man, this your world, man. You can do what you want to do.
Right, and that's the truth. But that the good guy, and for any woman that'd be like, oh, that's not true. The reason why it's even being said is because of y'all.
Yeah.
It ain't because we as men came up with this and we're like, oh yeah, nice guys. No, y'all made it that way.
Yeah.
Y'all prove it every day, all day. Like, and then like I said, I've heard women talk about nice guys. I've heard women talk out the nice guy. Like, hey,
but see, I hate because that just like I hate when they made that term fuck boy, he a fuck boy and all that shit, that nigga fuck boy. And it's just like I don't really call them niggas like that. I don't really call them fuck boys. I call them niggas who took advantage. They probably overly took advantage of their situation.
Yeah.
They call them fuck boy, but it really like these niggas just out here just like a player side. She'll be like, man, you know, he really a fuck boy. Nah, he count him like on the player side. He just kind of took advantage of his situation a lot. A lot, like overly took advantage of that shit.
Back in the day, the women that mess with them be mad they made the decision.
Yeah, but it's still another one lying right up.
Yeah, so
it's just like to me, you know, you call a nigga fuck boy, especially in Atlanta.
Yeah,
that's a whole nother term. And like the term, how they made the term fuck boy, it's just like I'm like, he a fuck boy,
right?
Because it was just like I remember my old lady saying some shit talking about like she would read some shit. She was talking about some. How you feel about them saying Nipsey was a fuck boy? A nigga, he possibly could have been a fuck boy, and I'm like, a fuck boy?
Yeah.
Hell no. Nipsey Hussle? Hell no.
Yeah, it's
like, no, the fuck boy like a player or something like that. They just like that. What y'all call fuck boy?
Yeah, right.
Now, here nigga call you a fuck boy. That just like calling you a bitch now here.
Yeah.
Like a nigga walk in your face and say, you a fuck boy.
That's true. That down here, yeah.
They basically like call him a bitch.
Yeah, that's an old word down here.
That's a disrespectful word down in the number.
That's true.
That's just like, you know how the New York nigga be saying that something out, you know what I'm saying? You tell another nigga that's the most ultimate, that's around the same thing.
Yeah, because
you call a nigga fuck boy down here, nigga.
You know, down
fuck nigga, something like that.
Yeah, fuck nigga down here. Boy.
Yeah, you nigga call you a fuck nigga, he really don't like you, Sean.
Yeah, no, that's
he really don't like you.
he might not need to see you in person. That type.
Yeah, he might. There might be some physical. He really wants something physical to happen in a bad way.
That's not true. That's real talk. But yeah,
so I didn't like that term.
Yeah, man. But yeah, that was one of them like Gen Z terms, whatever.
Yeah, I don't like that term.
They took it because I would tell you something. White girls were saying that about white boys. That wasn't just a black people thing. That was.
Like my old lady called me a fuck boy. I might call her something. Might call her something back. That shit probably ain't right. That shit.
Yeah, cause down here that's you right. That's
you don't definitely don't do no shit like that.
Whole other terminology down here. But
fuck nigga. That kind of it's time for me to dip, man. Like them niggas.
That's gonna be a roasting session right there.
Them pad roasting now. It's some fine word right now.
Yeah,
fuck nigga. They call you a fuck nigga to your face, yeah.
Now I'm talking about a female dude. That's a roasting session.
Oh yeah, fuck nigga. Yeah, if she call you that, then if she from Atlanta, then she really.
Mm-hmm.
For one thing, you gotta understand. You need to start looking at who she been dating after you before you.
Boy,
if she call you a fuck nigga, and she from Atlanta. If she call you a fuck nigga and she from Atlanta, you kind of need to start looking at the niggas she dating. She probably dating some street niggas and some niggas that's.
Hey, she got a baby daddy.
Oh, but I'm just saying that baby daddy, like, you know, because some women probably got a baby daddy, probably her husband or something like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's cool.
Yeah.
But
she got some other issues going on.
Yeah, because she's probably fucking with a nigga that still probably fucking, man. He probably like, shit, you know, we ain't together, but we still fucking. Nigga just like, hold on. Yeah, like, so it's just like, it's just like, to me, man, shit like that, the good guy shit, I understand what he's saying. Man.
It's true to it.
It's just like we were talking about with the two business and shit.
Yeah.
Like my business got a benefit, your business got a benefit.
Yep.
We gotta compromise. We gotta come together with that shit, my nigga.
Yep.
So if you can't talk to your old lady about you know what I'm saying, about shit like that, then
anything.
You in a fucked up situation, man.
And that's like stuff like, you know what I'm saying, you be like, dang, I don't understand the dog house.
Yeah.
Like if you haven't done anything egregious, what the hell is a dog house? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
What you mean talking about like when they say nigga dog him out?
He's like, oh yeah, he in the dog house. Like, what'd he do? Oh well, she was just like, she cheat on her. What the hell you in the dog house? Like, you know what I'm saying?
But it's just like, like I'm saying, like if it's a reason, like, but how long the dog house got to be?
Yeah, that was like. Stuff like that just weird to me, so like,
I don't understand that.
Like, wait a minute, like, did he do something? Well, I just didn't like the way. It's like, nah.
And like that's what I'm saying. Like it's just like
clean that shit up.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. I forgot. I didn't even think about that, son. I didn't think about that doghouse shit.
That was like when I used to hear it when I was younger on like TV shows and stuff. It would just throw me off because I'm like, unless a man like slapped you or cheated or something, it's like, all right, like, you know what I'm saying?
And the same thing about like with the pussy nigga ass shot, man. You get married, boy, you ain't getting no more pussy. You might well hang that pussy up. It's just like, you can't ask for some pussy.
Like, it's crazy, so.
Like, I mean, but I'm saying this your wife.
Yeah.
I can understand y'all don't have the time at it right now and y'all trying to what's the name.
Right.
But you saying, hey, when your schedule clear, when you got free time, I need me some of that pussy.
Like when Chris Rock made that movie. I Love My Wife. Shout out Chris Rock for that movie.
Yeah.
And he was trying to get a little something with his wife, and she said, "Oh, it's not your birthday." And I said,
"No, this is what I'm trying to tell you, like
my marriage wouldn't even last that long if I ever heard that come out.
But like, it ain't the part of the action. It's just the simple fact that I can't ask for this shit.
But if you married, you should be at the point where you insinuate.
But no, but I'm just saying, you know that this is needed.
Yeah.
And you know what type of nigga, like, what type of nigga I am.
Absolutely.
So I need this, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember Carlo Miller said shit. He said, "Shawty, you know I need this pussy."
Yeah.
I need this shit to keep, you know what I'm saying, to keep my fuel tank, you know what I'm saying?
It's bigger than just sticking something in there. It's bigger than that.
No.
It's bigger than that. Yeah.
I kind of need it right now.
Yeah. But
so I understand you. Okay, man, it's man, my job crazy, man. I be tired and shit. I respect that. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
But my nigga.
When I heard those, and this happened, and this again, it's not racist. This everybody. I heard a white lady talking about this, and she said her she was like, they were asking him about sex, and she was just like, oh, his birthday we might do something, and our anniversary, and Valentine's Day because it's Valentine's Day, but I really don't see and I'm sitting here like, you wonder why the husband, he looked like he was just, you ever seen a dude, hold on, I'm sorry, you ever seen a dude just sitting there like this? And
yeah.
He was out there, and she was trying to figure out what was wrong. And one of the first things I was, y'all not even having sex.
But this what I'm saying, Sean. This what I'm saying. Okay, I'm gonna use this analogy. I'm gonna let you get back to that. I use the analogy of the pussy like water, in a case of water in your garage. I probably ain't got the time to But when I got a time in the day, I'm gonna get me a couple of waters and drink that motherfucker.
Yeah.
I need the water, so I'm thirsty.
Gotta have it, Charlie.
I'm thirsty. You feel what I'm saying?
And dog, there was a one dude.
And
go ahead.
And I'm telling my wife, like, Shawty, you should have that water out there in the garage, Shawty.
Yeah.
Don't go low on that water.
Yeah. Need that.
I don't know how long I'm gonna be able to survive now.
Yeah. It's a real talk.
I don't know how long I'm gonna be able to survive without the water.
But the realest thing, shout out to there was this couple. When I'm gonna find the clip and I'm sending it to you. But anyway, the dude, him and his wife were talking on a podcast, whatever. They were talking, and she admit, and I give so much props to any woman that can admit something they either didn't know, or they had got wrong, or a flaw they might have. I give props to any woman that can do that, especially in a public space. Because, a lot of women act like they ain't got nothing wrong with them. So they flawless out here. You know what I'm saying? But she told him, she said, before we got married, I didn't realize how important that was going to be. They were talking about sex.
But I just don't understand that, Sean. Like, how y'all got in a relationship together without talking about that shit?
Exactly. But without innately just, like, if you and him was doing it a lot before marriage,
my nigga, I need it. I need that.
That's what he was telling me.
I need the pussy, man.
He was saying, like, so he basically was asking her, what am I supposed to do? If we
Listen.
not, what then am I supposed to do? Because if I go step outside, all of a sudden I'm cheating. But we not doing it. So what am I supposed to do?
At this point, Charlotte, once my emergency levels are too low, emergency, my shit about to shut down.
Yeah.
I'm finna go get me some pussy, Charlotte.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, man.
But that's what he was saying, and that's what.
But I'm putting this out here. Just in case. This in your contract. This is paragraph in my contract. Listen, Charlotte.
Right.
You got to read the small print now.
Right. Oh no.
I need this pussy now.
Right. That shouldn't even be in small print. That should be bold.
But I'm just trying to reiterate. I put it in the contract a couple times. If you didn't read the shit, I'm putting it red letter down here to let you know. Listen, when it get to this color right here, I really ain't got nothing else to say about it.
Nah, real talk.
I'm not gonna talk about it no more now.
And it was crazy because when the clip of that first came out, it was a lot of women going at him, but it was at the same time, it was like, dudes were coming to his defense because it was like,
but that's the clearest
clear day. Now, but I'm just trying to get you to understand it from because what she said was, again, she didn't realize how big of a deal that was, to where it was like, oh, so we go this amount of time without it, it's a problem. Like, she was just like, I didn't realize, So then there was a clip on Fox, one of the Fox shows that had Claudia Jordan on it, and a black woman got on there. I ain't saying all black women, but this particular black woman got on there and said once she was like, before she got married, she was doing everything with her dude, like, all the crazy freaky stuff. She said once she got married and she got locked in, like maybe like 4 years until her marriage, 4 or 5 years until her marriage, she was like, man, I ain't doing none of that stuff no more. We locked in. I ain't doing none of that stuff no more.
I don't understand that. That's so backward, man.
Here's the crazy part. And shout out to them women that were on the show with her. Them women looked at her crazy as shit.
But this is what I'm saying. Most of the time, that shit be backwards. That shit be like, okay, you give me the ring, then you can unlock all this shit now.
Right.
And it's just like,
oh no, she did the reverse. She locked it up after they was good.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But that usually be their calling card. Like, okay, right, you give me the ring, you can get all this shit right here. And it's just like, our thing was for so many years as a nigga who ain't going for that shit.
Right.
Okay, well, I just go over here then.
Yeah.
These folks doing all this shit.
Yeah.
If she ain't doing it, okay, I go right here.
Yeah, no, real talk.
And it's just like, I'm letting you know this shit. It ain't no secret.
Real talk. But
stop playing with me. I'm not the nigga to do that. I'm listening. Go find you your guy.
But and it's crazy how much that happens.
But it's just like, but see, I think niggas so they don't know how to make a woman comfortable with talking about shit like that. They try to make it so damn.
That's a part of it.
Man, like they make it so like, nah, we ain't talking about that. We can't talk about that. Yes, we can. Like,
no, we're talking about
we're talking. Even a woman that you ain't even romantically like into it with.
Yeah.
Like, let's say a coworker.
Yeah.
Y'all could talk about sex without it being harassment. Like, you trying to like.
No, I agree.
Like, if you married, if both of y'all married, let's say you and a coworker and she a woman, she married. Y'all talk about sex. They don't mean y'all two are having sex. We talking about our partners and this shit.
Especially if it's a basic conversation. Now,
yeah, like
I have had conversations and I've told a woman, okay, you need to go tell your husband that. I've done it because it's like, okay, because you get into a space where the woman starts revealing stuff. And it's like, oh, okay, these are we tapping into some deep, dark stuff.
Yeah, some shit
that you might not have told.
Yeah.
This is the way you really feel. I just stopped the woman, tell her, like, hey, look, we having this conversation. This right here, this part right here, you need to go tell your husband.
But that's what I'm saying. Because I'm telling you from a not a sexual standpoint. I'm telling you from okay, I'm speaking from I might can give you a different perspective of your nigga.
Right.
He probably don't know how to tell you like this shit. I'm about to tell you this shit. This is what it is, and I'm in for your benefit. I'm not in for, but I'm not kicking his head in because I ain't trying to get you. I ain't trying to get you. Like, I'm not trying to get with you and then like that. It just I'm trying to make your relationship better. You know what I'm saying? Y'all,
yeah, because you know, sometimes sad as it is,
Guru, I'm just saying, I'm speaking from a man, like I'm giving you the straight man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. But that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, having those conversations where you're trying to talk to a woman and give her the male point of view.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden she gets comfortable with telling you certain stuff. It's like, hey, yo, okay, I'm telling you from a man's point of view, but I'm also telling you, you need to tell your husband stuff, Shawty.
Yeah, but I'm getting you both sides, and they ain't really telling you what you need to do because, you know, at the end of the day, you're gonna do what you want to do. But I'm telling you as a friend, like, as somebody who looking at your situation, like, okay, well, I see it like this, I see it like that. I'm seeing it from a point where I'm trying to get to you raw.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cause I'm talking to my old lady raw, like, hey man, I need my tits up.
Yeah.
I need this. I need that. Like, I'm not really, but I'm just telling you from, I need this, man.
Yeah, that's real talk though. It's real talk.
I can't beat around the bush about this shit, man. Why would I do that if we in a relationship, man? Why?
And I used to say that all the time, like not my younger years when I would, you know, kick with my homegirls and stuff like that. I would always say, like, why would you want to be with somebody for what we're going to assume is the rest of your life, and y'all can't have them conversations?
But it should be second nature. Like, that's the reason why y'all got together.
You would think that two people are together because the thought of that at least had to run through your mind. Like, okay,
yeah, like I don't understand it.
Like, that thought had to run. If it didn't, what the hell were you doing, y'all?
Like, what would you even? Why would you even consider not doing? I mean, why would you consider doing that shit?
Right. And that's the part I don't get about a lot of people. Forget just women. There's dudes like that too. Like, you know, I man, listen. The first time I heard this, threw me off when a young lady or when a woman was like, "Oh, my husband's not even like that. Like, he only does this, that, and the third." And they, you know, of course, the people that were talking to her were trying to say, "Oh, well, maybe he's stepping outside this, that, and the third." Man, that dude just wasn't. He just like that, and it was just like one of them things. You just like, Like, damn, so she going through it the opposite way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, but my whole point is, y'all didn't even have that conversation. Like,
that's what I'm saying. That's my whole thing about the shit.
Y'all
like,
didn't talk about that. Like, it's crazy.
I'm taking feeling out the shit and I'm going business by business.
Right.
We having a contract. That's why I go back to the contract. We having a contract, my nigga. I'm putting everything in my contract. Everything I fucking want. Like, if not, why the hell I'm doing the contract?
And it's obvious.
How can you deprive me of pussy when I was down swimming in this shit when I was by myself?
Right. But that's obvious that in some cases, it's not everybody, but in a lot of cases, that wasn't even brought up. And that's sad as hell.
I just don't understand. Like, what is y'all talking about?
Yeah, that's sad as hell when you think about it, man.
What,
like
if you even discussing now, I might now lock her. I might be her. We might now go together. I'm going all the way back to the go together part. I ain't even talking about the marriage part. I'm talking about going together, these folks.
Right.
And you just like, okay, now is this willing to let go all the women you got?
Yeah.
Just to get with this one girl?
Yeah.
You like I'm trying to tell these niggas, I'm like that with every girl I was with.
Yeah.
You gotta tell me this shit, shawty.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm not really finna do too much of that. I'm talking to you a couple times about this shit.
Right.
But you know what? Let me go on over.
Yeah. Not really.
I ain't even finna go with it. Now it's getting too close to a relationship, and you tripping already.
Yeah.
I'm finna go and get me some pussy.
Yeah.
I'm not even finna.
Yeah.
That shit, that's abundance, man.
Yeah.
I'm in Atlanta, shout. Come on, man.
Yeah.
We from Atlanta now.
Nah, real talk.
But I'm tripping about that shit for.
And I've tried to express that to certain women at certain times. Like, all right, if you at least have to insinuate that that's not going to be an issue if y'all get together.
Yeah.
Saying like,
yeah.
I understand a woman being like, I'm not gonna. I can understand in the first month of dating a woman being like, I don't want to give that up because I at least want to make sure I like the dude, yada yada.
Okay, that's very respectable.
Yeah, I can understand that. But if y'all are dating seriously, I'm not saying pull out all the tricks. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta at least show that side of yourself in some kind of way to where a man feels like, okay, you know, I at least know what I'm getting.
But that go on both sides. It go on women too. It's just like shout it. But this is what I'm saying. If that's your thing,
yeah,
I don't care what it is. If you say, hey man, this is what I like, Shawty.
Right.
And Shawty saying, okay, you tell me what you like, but that ain't what I do.
Right.
That's on you, Shawty. That's on you. Why did you even go with it? Why would you even go and continue with this shit?
Yep. Because
I don't understand that, Shawty.
That's the problem that people have. That a lot of people are going off the initial. Like one thing a lot of people do is, I've heard pastors talk about this. I've heard relationship coaches, all that stuff. Well, make sure, you know, your life's, you know, your goals align. Like, okay,
yeah,
this person wants to live like this. You know, y'all have the same lifestyle. Y'all want to move like this. Y'all want to be here. Yada yada. Mm-hmm. And it's like, okay, that's like two people going into the same classroom for the same major.
Yeah.
I mean, they got anything else in common though.
That's it. That's one part.
What we talking about, like, if you just saying pick a partner off of that, that's two people going into the same classroom trying to learn the same major. And it's like, oh, this is what we're doing. Okay, but until you tell them, all right, cool, now you got to work on this group project together.
Yeah.
They can't even connect. They don't know how to talk to each other. They don't know, you know what I'm saying?
Because you know how many motherfuckers got this one thing. They got this one goal they going to, and they just like, well, Sean ain't got to have no goal really.
Yeah,
I got the goals down pat. I don't need that part, son.
Absolute. And even more than that, I'm like we just said, it's like y'all didn't talk about intimacy at all.
Yeah.
Forget just the actual intercourse. I'm talking about intimacy. Like,
see,
did the woman not talk about what turns her on? Did the man not talk about what turns him on? Did they even had a conversation?
But dude, they even got the system to even say that shit.
Because man, I just heard this story about a pastor that cheated on his wife with some young girl. And of course everybody went through the whole, how could he, yada yada yada, this, that, and the third, yada yada. And I said, in my mind, I'm thinking, I wonder, was he ever truthful about who he is sexually?
Mm-mm.
Forget being a pastor, forget all that. Was he ever truthful?
That's a reason. That's one of the main reasons right there, though.
Period, point blank. Like,
that's one of the main reasons he did that shit.
Like, there was an older lady I used to talk to at the job, whatever. And she would say certain stuff, this, that, and the third, and I'm sitting there just thinking to myself, I'm like, does your dude know who you are?
Like, for real.
Really like that.
Yeah.
Does he even have an idea? Because, and it got to a point where I could tell she was afraid to say it. Because she was, and I get it. You don't know how somebody's going to take that type of, news. They might be hella excited. They might be turned off. But you got to put it out there, because why would you want to live and be in a relationship where you constantly holding back?
Well, why would you even let that shit? Why you even let that shit get that bad, man?
That's what I'm saying. And a lot of people do, bro.
A lot of that, and that's the main thing. That's the main thing about a lot of this shit.
Yeah,
motherfucker, let that shit get that fucking bad. It's just like,
hey,
yeah, man. It's part one, man. We gotta
keep. Yeah, we're gonna expound it, man. Hey, man, keep it real with y'all partners, man.
Got to keep it real with yourself.
That first.
Do that. Real, you gotta do that first before you even start that way, man.
Do that first, foremost.
So that was the line for the day, man. You know what I'm saying? We gonna be back next week, man. Holla at y'all folk, man. Be easy.
Be easy out there.
Whether you like it or don't like it, learn to love it, because it's the best thing going today.